I don't like smartwatches and had never considered trying a smart ring until January 17, 2024, when Samsung made an unexpected announcement that surprised me. I was at the SAP Center in San Jose for the Galaxy Unpacked event when the firm revealed the Galaxy S24 series. The keynote proceeded as predicted until the end when Samsung teased the Galaxy Ring. In a very un-Patrick moment, I realized, I want this, and I don't know why. The Galaxy Ring is filled with sensors that collect health data such as heart rate, movement, and sleep. It does not have a screen and appears to be pretty discreet. After some thought, I concluded that might be the smart device I've been seeking for. I've always had a strange fascination with wearing jewelry, such as watches and rings. I worked as a carpenter for several years, building opera sets, museum displays, and even a monarch butterfly enclosure in a zoo. There's nothing better than having butterflies land on you as you're attempting to repair a leaking Aztec-style fiberglass waterfall and pool. I've never been a ring person, but I did enjoy wearing watches until I scuffed one while sanding a flat, an artificial wall used on theater, film, and TV sets. The event left me wary of wearing timepieces. This isn't the only reason I despise smartwatches, but is a significant part of my origin story. Smartwatches provide an extra layer of complication that I don't require, and they don't look as attractive or as stunning as a traditional wristwatch. The Galaxy Ring is not the first smart ring. Other options include rings from Aura, Ultrahuman, EV, and others. But with its basic, distraction-free design, it may be an excellent companion to my phone. If Samsung wants the Galaxy Ring to be popular beyond early adopters, it must keep everything about it simple enough to entice smartwatch haters like me. I can see the appeal of tracking my steps or recording a workout. However, I dislike the thought of wearing the same band or smartwatch every day to reap these benefits. I appreciate the idea of a discrete tracker that does not make me feel continuously tied to my phone. Smartwatches, such as the Apple Watch, are essentially miniature copies of our smartphones and require more of my attention than my sleeker automatic timepiece. And while I still believe Dick Tracy's watch is an insanely wonderful movie and comic gadget fantasy, he didn't have to deal with Slack notifications, app upgrades, finding time to charge it, or having it out of sync with his phone. I'm not the only one who wants to reduce the number of times gadgets enter my life. Feature phones, earlier simpler cell phones, and digital point-and-shoot cameras from a decade ago are making a comeback as consumers want to reduce the prominent role that phones play in their lives. And while the Galaxy Ring is not a classic product, it may have a comparable appeal. One of the reasons I'm interested in the Galaxy Ring is because it comes from Samsung, a firm with a long history of producing personal gadgets such as smartphones and smartwatches. I don't mean to disparage Aura, but I'd rather spend money on a new product from a well-known brand than one I've only heard of through Kim. And while years of testing Samsung phones have given me some faith in the firm, that doesn't mean it can't make mistakes, especially given Samsung's track record with first-generation products to assist the 55-year-old electronics manufacturer avoid such objections. Here are a few things the Galaxy Ring must nail to entice fans just like me. The Galaxy Ring's price should be extremely enticing. The sweet area is between $200 and $250, but Samsung should be able to drop the price down to $200 or less. I also hope Samsung does not charge an extra subscription price. I want to buy this ring once and not have to pay for it every month, like the Oura Ring, which has a $6 monthly subscription cost on top of $300 or $400 for the ring itself. Next, Samsung must make the Galaxy Ring compatible with Android and iOS phones. To quote The Mandalorian, "This is the way." Keeping the ring unique to Samsung, or even just Android phones, may discourage people from purchasing it. Samsung is more likely to have an iPhone user fall in love with a Galaxy Ring and want to buy a Galaxy phone, similar to Apple's iPhone Hello strategy, than to persuade an Apple loyalist to buy both a ring and a phone at the same time. The ring could be a hook for luring iPhone fans into Samsung's, well, Galaxy. The final thing Samsung has to do right is battery life. I don't want to have to charge another device every day. Otherwise, I consider getting a wristwatch or fitness band. If the battery life of the Galaxy Ring is closer to a week on a single charge, as it is with the Oura Ring, Samsung will have won me over. There have been relatively few smart rings thus far, but based on what we've seen and tried, we would expect the Samsung Galaxy Ring to contain the following. While it is unlikely that the ring will be able to fit or use GPS, it should be able to track your everyday activities, such as walking, running, and so on, as well as your heart rate. First, we have the advanced sleep tracking. We know the Galaxy Ring will have some sleep tracking capabilities, but they better be reliable. This is another table stakes aspect where the competition, particularly the Oura Ring, flourishes. Second is the temperature tracking. If the Galaxy Ring could monitor your temperature, it would not only let you know if you were sick, but it may also be useful for women who want to track their periods and pregnancy. Third, media control. According to reports, the Galaxy Ring will be able to control other gadgets, which sounds amazing if properly handled. Rather than tapping on your phone or wireless earbuds, it would be convenient if you could use the Galaxy Ring to change music tracks, adjust the volume, or even accept and reject calls. Next, wireless charging. Like the Oura Ring, the Samsung Galaxy Ring must be able to charge wirelessly. Bonus points if you can charge it by laying it on the back of the Galaxy S24 Ultra or any other Samsung phone that supports reverse charging. Finally, the tap to pay. The addition of NFC and support for Samsung Pay would put the Galaxy Ring one step ahead of Oura, which does not presently offer contactless payment. Samsung's entry into a new wearables category is undoubtedly intriguing. The company is entering a field with few competitors, giving it a head start over Apple and Google. However, we still don't know how the Galaxy Ring will compare to the Oura Ring. The device may appeal to individuals seeking a health-focused wearable that isn't as bulky as a watch. In this approach, it may carve out its market aside from smartwatches, where it must compete with the Apple Watch and Garmin. The Samsung Ring might potentially be an entrance point for the corporation to expand its online health and fitness products into both free and paid levels, as Apple and Fitbit/Google have done. So stay tuned for more updates on the Galaxy Ring, and I will see you in the next one.